Hi, my name is Michael Collender, and welcome to Leadership, Strategy, and Complexity. This course is designed to teach you how to engage with complex systems, real lived complex systems in the world in which you work, in which you live. And our goal in this class will be to actually learn how to understand them and how to change them. So in contrast with perhaps other classes that you've taken on complexity, where you learn about complex adaptive systems and how the world changes, how things emerge, really this class is going to be focused on action, and it will be focused on how to understand real so-called wicked problems and be able to solve them. But to do this in this class, I'm going to give you an assignment. And this assignment is actually rooted to some degree in my own personal experience. My PhD is in the problem of modeling complex systems. And I've actually had the privilege of researching and lecturing at the Joint Forces Staff College, training military educators on how it is that they can help military commanders understand how to understand and model complex systems in the discourse of their staffs in order to be able to make effective plans. And I'd like to teach you the same techniques and tools that I both lectured about, but also studied in the process of this research. So this particular assignment that I'm going to give you is really, in many ways, the most important assignment in the course. Right after this video, you need to go and listen to the next video that's on how to understand what a complex or wicked problem is. So just be prepared. In about 5 minutes, you're going to be putting that video on and listening to it and thinking immediately about what this wicked problem is. What I want you to do is to think through your own experience and try to think of something in your particular work that is a very sticky, knotty problem that fits the criteria that I will give you in this following lecture. And then what I want you to do is to clearly and articulately define it. And what you're going to do in this course is work on that particular problem. Hopefully it is one at your own work, but you may have to choose, if you have a very simple, regular job that's very relaxing, one of those jobs that we all wish we had. If that's your situation, you may have to work on a kind of fictitious problem or problem in another area. But what you're going to do throughout the course, through the next 4 modules, is to work on this problem in a community with other students. Okay. So now that we understand this exercise of choosing a particular problem, I now want to walk through each of the modules and explain to you how you will be working on this particular problem and also growing in the course through each of the 4 modules. All right. In Module 1, you will choose the problem that you're going to work on, and you will also become acquainted with the vocabulary used to understand complex adaptive systems. Along with this, you will become acquainted with some examples of video conferencing, some platforms for that, so that you will be able to meet with other students and work together on the various problem sets that you've chosen. That will require you, in this first module, to select other team members that you will need to work with. And the ideal number is 3, 2, 4, 4 being even better. And you will learn how to orient and work with them throughout this course. In Module 2, you will learn the techniques and methods for thinking through solutions to a complex, wicked problem. And in the process of this, you will become acquainted with the tools of design. We'll be working through the best textbook that exists right now in the world for understanding how to work through complex problems and solve them. And you'll be practicing those techniques. In Module 3, you will continue working on your specific problem, but also you will become acquainted with what are known as the principles of strategy, also known as the principles of war and operation. And through working through these principles, you will gain new resources, or perhaps be reacquainted with resources you were already familiar with for solving complex problems. In Module 4, you will pull all of this research together, all of this thinking together, this process of design, and apply it toward coming up with a specific solution or set of solutions for your complex problem. Along with coming up with your solution or set of solutions, you will also study how to present this effectively and how to make it rhetorically persuasive for stakeholders. And we will be using some of the best material ever written toward guiding you in this direction. Also, you will put together a 17-minute or less presentation effectively delivering your solution to stakeholders. So in short, those are the 4 modules. I'm very excited to walk with you on this journey, and my hope is that at the end of this course, you will have not only a body of knowledge, but actually a new kind of wisdom that you can apply not only in your organizational life, but also in daily life, to think through difficult problems and to solve them strategically. These are principles of wisdom that we'll be covering, and my hope is that this study will bless you not only for the next 2 months, but also for the years to come.